Hi. We talked about conscious and subconscious subsystems. It takes more than two systems. We are going to deal with 5 subsystems that work and cooperate together. So the first one is subconsciousness. The second one is the conscious subsystem, and they both share one memory. So the shared memory stores the information and is connected to both subsystems. So these two subsystems can either write information to the shared memory or read from the shared memory. The subconscious part has access to the shared memory, but only to read, or as we call it, only to activate stored information. The conscious part creates new information which is then saved to the shared memory. If we look at all these 3 subsystems together, they form a closed system with inner communication and sharing of information. This inner system or unit must be somehow connected to the outer reality. It is through different sensory signals that the outer reality is being transmitted to the inner system. The transmission process is part of another subsystem which we call the input communication channel. Through this subsystem, we get the various forms of stimuli from the outer phenomena, which could be a specific form of matter. These inputs flow into the inner mind system like through information pipe. It is important to realize that we need to still differentiate between signals or inputs and the information itself. So we have a subsystem which delivers inputs from the outer reality. We have now 2 ways how these inputs could be processed or stored in the inner system. There is another subsystem which is recognition process. This is automatic function which we cannot regulate. The same goes for the input channel or subconsciousness. This function is responsible for processing the inputs and searching through the memory to find if there exists any information which has been assigned sometimes in the past to the actual incoming input. If there is no matching information, the input goes to the conscious part. Here the input is being processed and the result or output is a new information which is unified with the signal and then saved to the shared memory. So the other way is that the input is recognized. It is already connected to some information in the shared memory. So the subconsciousness takes this information out of the shared memory and connects it to the actual input. Without the need for creating new information, the input is being processed through subconsciousness. Thanks for watching, and I hope to see you next time. In the next video, we will talk about the conscious process.